Okay, so our topic for today is procrastination. Okay, let me start with a scenario to see if you guys can relate to what I'm saying. Okay, I wake up today. Okay, I have in my head, I want to say, I want to be the greatest. I want to be the most hardworking person in my school or in my workplace or in my team in sports. It's in my head that I have large goals and I want to be somewhere amazing. But what actually happens? What happens is I find myself always on my phone, always using TikTok, bedrotting, wasting time, focusing on unimportant stuff. And then this goal that I have, this goal of being the greatest just never comes. I keep delaying my action because it's more comforting. So the first question we need to ask is, what is procrastination? Procrastination is the act of unnecessarily delaying something despite knowing that there could be negative consequences for doing so. I know that my goal is to be the most hardworking person, but I delay my action for that goal knowing that that will harm me. That is procrastination. Okay, let's look at a quote. Okay, procrastination makes easy things hard and hard things harder. So if I have a goal of doing 2 chapters today and I keep procrastinating it, I do it in the last hour of the day, then I'm making it harder than it needs to be. It's just 2 chapters. That is something scary about procrastination. Okay. Let's another quote that I want to talk about that shows the severity of procrastination is that in the end of the day, you can't build a reputation on what you are going to do. You can't build a reputation on what you're going to do. If you want to be amazing in a workplace or amazing in school, you need to show a result. It's not what's in your head, it's what you show. Okay? So let us go to the roadmap on how to stop procrastinating. Okay? So, first step, we need to clean our environment. A lot of people have been telling me these days, Patrick, you've been cleaning your room every stream. Every time we see your room clean, we see your table clean. Every time you stream your setup, it's always organized. Why is that? Well, a clean space promotes a clear mind and a calm spirit. So when you clean your environment and when you're somewhere where, if I look back right now, I see a tidy bed. I see a tidy bed that promotes an organized thoughts coming from an organized environment. So clean your room. That is the first step. Second step is accountability. Accountability is the glue that ties commitment to results. Me, when I do study with me streams, you can imagine how hard it is to have 10 people watching me and I just go on YouTube and start watching videos. This level of accountability of having a camera record my setup makes it so much easier for me to focus. Now, is that the only way for accountability? No, there are other ways. You can make your friend message you. Tell him your tasks for the day. Tell him I want to finish this, that, and that. And then he tracks your progress at the end of the day. So that's accountability. It is very important. Step three, program your brain. All right. So let's imagine this. I stay on my phone the entire day. I watch TikTok. Now I need to deal with consequences to program my brain into aligning procrastination with negative consequences. And likewise, for example, after my 7 hour stream that I'm doing today, I'll reward myself with a nice snack. I'll reward myself with a game with friends. So I program my brain into wanting to do focused work in order to have good results. So I reward myself and I give myself gratification. And that brings us to a point called delayed gratification. What is delayed gratification? Delayed gratification is resisting temptation of an immediate reward in favor of a more valuable and long lasting reward. Okay, so let's imagine another scenario. Okay, you wake up. You wake up. What time is it? It's 8 a.m. Okay, it's 8 a.m. and you could start your day however you want. But what 90% of us do is that we end up on our phone. The first thing we do in the beginning of the day, we spend time on our phone and we give ourselves gratification, even though we didn't do any work. Now imagine if you wake up, you didn't get anything pleasurable, and you just nerd it out. You nerd it out and you start studying some math. And then after that, you spend time on YouTube. Do you see how that delayed gratification makes you want to do the hard task so you're rewarded with the easy, with the pleasurable prize? Okay? Yeah. So that is it for our procrastination. Number one thing, clean environment. Clean your room. After this lecture, go clean your room and clean your desk so you're focused while you're working. Number two, accountability. Make someone keep you accountable. All right. I showed you the quote that says accountability is the glue that ties commitment to results. Accountability is very important. You need the results. Number three, delayed gratification and programming your brain. You need to align focus work with with the good prizes and procrastination with negative consequences. And that is it. Good luck with your journey on preventing procrastination. All right. That's definitely true. I feel drained after I scroll first thing in the morning. Exactly. It is very powerful to start with the hard task instead of starting with the pleasurable prize. I do video call my friends to stay accountable, and it definitely works. Exactly. Accountability is very, very powerful. There's something that I've read somewhere that says procrastination is like a credit card. You know the price you paid when you get the receipt. Exactly. It's very important to say that actions do have consequences, and procrastination isn't healthy for you, and it will affect you in your life. So I totally agree with that. So yeah, I hope you guys did enjoy today's lecture.